And we're back on Tuesday. Barbell rows still did 125 pounds this week, but you see the reps went up to 7 and 6 from 5 and 5. So I think from there we're ready to go up. The reason I didn't go up this week is because I don't have increments smaller than 5 pounds. So I wanted to make sure that we got the form right as we go up in weight. But we'll try the 135 pretty soon. I think it'll be fine with 7 reps under the belt. Uh, Overall, form looks good here. Just bringing the elbows back, face up, lower back straight, no rounding the back. So after the barbell rows, we're gonna jump right on over to doing some pull-ups. I have 20 pounds of dumbbells in the backpack there. Just gonna do as many pull-ups as we can. I'm not going to track these just because of I'm doing them after another exercise. So as long as I keep my form tight and I do a good number of reps, I'm going to be satisfied with the pull-ups. So looks pretty good. The height is a little bit low just because of the height of the ceiling. So I got to tuck my feet, but not too bad. Form looked pretty decent. From there, we're just going to drop the weight like we usually do. And kind of shake it out a little bit and go right back up. So we're gonna do as many reps as we can. Usually not that many. Pull-ups I find pretty difficult, so after the weighted ones I don't got that many left in the tank. So we got 2 2 3/4 maybe. And then we drop one more time with the resistance band. And here we're just going to crank out another few reps to get some more time under tension and some more reps under our belt for the pull-ups. So we're going to do this for a set, and yeah, this one looks pretty good. I know the form is a little bit easier to keep that tight just because you have that added support. So make sure to try to keep your form as tight as possible, and once you can't do any more, move on to the next exercise. Here I'm going to move on to the rings like we usually do. We're going to go ahead and do some L-sit holds. Oh, I got to a decent height at the top there. Not bad. Not as straight, not perfectly straight, but definitely straighter than when I first started doing this exercise. Definitely feel it a lot in my hip flexors. On the quads, kind of front of the leg there. Once I can't hold it at a reasonable height anymore, I start dropping past like 45 degrees. I'll just go ahead and do some raises to kind of do a little bit of the core, but honestly it's mostly the hip flexors and the quads that are going to be failing here. So once I can't do any more, I'm going to go ahead and grab a weight and do some tucked knee raises just with the dumbbell. Looks okay, not bad. I'm trying to add a slight pause at the top, so once I start swaying too much, I can't do it anymore. I'm just going to drop it down and then come down and do a quick set of scapular pull-ups. Here we're just going to keep our arms straight and kind of contract our shoulders by leaning back. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Also, can't do any more. Can move on. Here we're going to do a straight arm scapular pull down. We're going to make sure to keep our elbows straight, arms locked out in front of us. Don't bend the elbows. Try to snap this bar you're holding in half at the middle, and you'll maintain good form. So looks pretty good here. Body straight up and down, arms look locked, so overall it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Once we can't do any more, we're going to go ahead and jump to some face pulls. This one you want to lead with your wrists. Don't lead with your elbows back. So try to keep your wrists on top of your elbows best you can, and then extend above the head to add a little bit more of that resistance as the weight goes away from our body. So I would say overall it looks pretty good, and I felt pretty good when doing it too. So great exercise. And then we're going to finish up with chin-ups like we usually do. We're just going to do as many reps as we can. Numbers not too important towards the end of the exercise. We just want to get a good workout for our biceps at the end, because you want to hit the back first. So this looks good. Form looks pretty tight. Yep, no complaints there. And then from there, we're going to just do some bicep curls with a resistance band. I'm using the stool there to adjust for height, but just pick the height that's right for you and your setup. And then once we do as many as we can there, we're going to do some more on the floor to finish up. Looks good to me. And from there, we're just going to finish it up with our ab exercises. That's it for back day. So we're going to do some resistance band pull downs. And yeah, usually on back days after those L-sit holds, I'm not able to do it with the red band. So I just drop right down to the green and black only, and do as many as we can. Looks decent. And then from there, we're going to finish it off with some kneeling pull-off presses. For this, of course, we want to keep our shoulders back, heads up, and our legs square with our body. So form looks good here, and we want to have full extension without any dipping or swaying of the arms when we extend the resistance band in front of us. So that looks pretty good. These get pretty difficult, and the best thing about them is when doing it with the resistance band, you can easily adjust for difficulty just by sliding to the left or right. So I really like that exercise in this setup, and it feels pretty good. And you're not really changing the length of the band too much, so the loading is feels pretty similar to a cable machine as well in this case. So overall, this one looks good, feels good. I've been doing it for the last few weeks, and I think it's becoming a staple. And then we're just gonna, I think, finish up with our last exercise here. We're just gonna do an L-sit hold on the floor for as long as we can. This one's pretty difficult, like I said, but I like to add it on at least once a week to work on that. And it it's a killer. It's a tough exercise for me. I'm struggling towards the end, but I try to hold that for as long as I can. But that's gonna be it. I'm just gonna wrap up the day with that. So appreciate you guys tuning in, seeing some progress on the back exercise with the barbell rows. So we'll look to increase that next time, and appreciate it. Subscribe to get a daily reminder, and otherwise I will see you guys next time. Thanks, have a good one.